Hello, October 7th. It's been a year since any branches came down or any floods. We just have growth and no neighbors still. My first line of defense are my Eureka stormtroopers, which you can tell how they like to live by who's bigger and who's not. And Grandpa Oak in the back conducting the property. Mr. and Mrs. Bismarckia, very amorous. The vine took off and I did a little solar lighting. But Myrtle, Mrs. Fertile, is very happy. And so are her children, their children. So I figured she needed a little bed area for all her offspring and another vine. And some clusias, maybe they'll take off. We'll see. Got some bougainvillea trying. But it's the vine I love. Yay. So we got some mixed breed. We'll see if I get another silver like her. I have a feeling he, being green, may be dominant. Ooh, I gotta fix that. So what I started inside, I've carried outside. I take the low areas and I put all the debris from the storms, fill the low area, and then put mulch on top. Eventually, when I get more mulch, this will be filled, and hopefully it will allow the lemongrass, actually it's citronella, grow where it was killed by the low-lying area. But that little area survived and this area survived. So, I mean, this looks pretty low too, so I don't know what was I think maybe because it was like on the other side it was low and this side. Maybe that's why, I don't know. But the canopy's looking young, but it's growing. This is the first area I did. All the logs and then the mulch. I even tried some grass, which actually took. It's in there, green. Yeah, I'm pleased with how this worked out. I got fence over here instead of over there. I kind of cleaned out this area. This eventually made me thinking a Sprinter van that I can live in. I want to do another layer of mulch around the tree and another maybe layer here when I get the mulch for the other outside. And then this is my bladder. Stand-up bladder. I'm getting better each purchase. This is my little thoroughfare. I used to sit here and look at all the mulch. I had 7 pallets of mulch, like soldiers, that I had to spread. And then I had a couple bunnies every now and again come out and eat while I was laboring. They were really cute, the bunnies. They are so amazing. They can like slip through one square of the chain link fence, and then maybe something bigger is coming because they've dug don't think it was dug before. But you can see where the fur took away. They were going in and out so much. Well, maybe not, actually. I think the paint's coming off. All right, so. But anyway, that's where. And then there's another area they come in over here. But yeah, this is so nice. Not that there's no garbage. I kind of put the garbage where my Slumdog Millionaire look is. But I'm very happy with the oaks. It's almost like, I don't know, I have a bunch of friends now that's not Trevor, it's not a person, but the oak energy or tree energy, definitely, I don't feel lonely. I got all the oaks and then all their energy underneath the ground. Ooh, speaking of, I'm trying to make stuff out of this bamboo. I don't know what, but there's a whole cluster on my side of the road, a couple blocks down, and I was able to get all these big bamboo that I put under there. And it was nice to forage for bamboo. And then this little queen. Every storm, the oaks lose their limbs and the queen palms are able to flourish. Like that single one is still a little cramped, but these guys, ooh, she's fertile too. Wow, that's a lot of seeds up there. And this one too. Maybe it's 2 chicks and a guy. But soon the weather will be good to put the hammocks. And look at these nanners. I still have a bunch of bunches. I had 2 bunches ripen. But these are still very hard and green. Maybe this one. Oh, another spider web. No, they're still hard. Hello, river. I got the fence, so maybe I can get a foster dog. They can't get in the water. I'm gonna put 2 cocos over here. I had more bananas, but when the flood happens, when the surge happens, it all rushes out this way. So all these bananas were too low, I guess. But I think 2 coconuts here and here would be good. Oh, the bumblebees. So thinking maybe I have the pit there and have a little stream to that trampoline, which I want to dig out and put the pond there. And at least when it rains, maybe all the water can collect at the low area there and then stream out this way. Because when it rains, all the water goes that way, but when it surges, it goes up that way. I don't know, we'll see. And then this trampoline is really it's nice and bouncy, but I got it to put my tent so I could have a little height on and any alligators. This is my owl bird bath. They love the depth and width, right? Don't they? So, yeah, so a pond here. So dig this out. I kind of started, but not only is it a big pain in the butt, but the trampoline's falling apart, which is okay, because I can get rid of this one and put another one over here in this area, and then fill in this. Look at that hole. Look at that. Who's in there? Who's in there? Wow, that's a big hole. Huh. So I turned the fountain over just to see what's underneath and how to hook it up and stuff, and I noticed that they have like little frog feet, flippers, on the inside as well as the outside. I thought that was a nice detail. I gotta get this guy back up and out. So I got more logs, and I'll fill, like, I saved my cardboard, so I'll put that in and then take the soil from there into there. Hopefully I'll have enough maybe to plant some of my grasses that need more soil. Soon the weather will be good enough to put out my little cushions. But here has been a big frog fest. A lot of, there's the nice froggy. This one has a lot of tadpoles. The other one had more big ones. The frogs of the tanks. Unfortunately, I was just a month too late. I filled up that tank, this tank, and then another tank. I filled up all my bladders, because the bladders are for the pool. In winter, the pool dehydrates. And I don't want to use my bad well water, which is all full of iron and salt. So I saved my bladders for the pool. And then, oh, it's very nice. Oh, it's very refreshing. It's kind of cold. It's good. It's nice. You gotta have it in the summer. It gets very hot. So, yay for the pool. So if I don't use it in the pool, I'll use it in some other areas. I'm going to explain my garbage. So that I moved a lot of the garbage over here because I have this house. It's a very open area. They just cut back all of their weeds. It's not like they have anything nice, but all these weeds. And all this keeps getting blown away or flooded by the storms. So this has gone down like twice. It's trying to grow, but I'm trying to cover the viewing eyes of the neighbors and get rid of all my garbage. So I put these up, which I've wanted to do for years. But I was so happy when I did that, because it covers my garbage and it covers them. Like when I was on my trampoline, I was always looking at the house from the trampoline. Here we have my dock area. I kind of like it like this. It's more native. Ooh, some big fish. I see them. I want to see an otter. I know they're there. They're just very secretive. I had 2 otters eat each like 5 feet apart of fish, and they left all the scales underneath the bananas. It was really sweet. I wish I would have taken a photo. Okay, so we got the climbing tree. I want to do this to all my trees so I can have a climb whenever. Maybe make some platforms to roost, right? So this was a chicken coop, but I made it into like a little bunny area because they were hiding underneath here and when it rained. So I made like a little opening and gave it a little hut that they could eat. I think it was too big, and they didn't realize it would save them from the owls. But maybe for a dog. I wouldn't mind a bobcat kitten. That would be good. So this guy looks like it's gonna tip over, but I need water everywhere for my bird bath, for the pool, for the plants. So my bladders, wish they weren't blue. Oh, my very favorite Barbados cherry, looking good. So this monstrosity is where I used to sleep, right on the other side. Thank God it's not on, but it is very loud. And then this guy, which is holding on by a thread, super, super loud every time the pump turned on, and that's, I could hear it from there. So I just moved my king-size Tempur-Pedic mattress on my own. It's fun. All right, so my philodendrons, they're coming back. We got them zip-tied and growing all over each other. Clusias are helping with the block. But yeah, this time next year should be interesting if there isn't an October, November, December storm. A little butterfly, my little butterfly tree, I guess, bush. Any frogs in this one? I don't think the frogs are in this one. There's one little frog. Just one. So these are growing. This was all open from the storms. Ian and then all the others. But everybody's growing. It's going to hide the house eventually. My little lemons trying, the loquats trying, my little dragon dog reminds me of Trevor. This is amazing. You know, you can really tell what the plants need, because these guys have a lot of sun, obviously rain, but these aren't getting as much rain because of the tree. It's my little sunrise perch, east, it's that way. And the bumblebees love this. There were so many bumblebees the other day. These are all the extras that sprout out, so I pot them. This guy, I guess it needs more water. Oh, and my bougainvillea is coming through. You gotta touch more. Oh, the poor carport. We'll see. Who knows what we're gonna do with the old house. Still up for grabs. Oh, very happy with my sea grape. And this side, the gardenias do very well because they're blocked. These are little hot potatoes. So, but they still all produce nice floral, fragrant flowers. Yay. This guy's gonna be massive. I'm gonna have it shade everything, hopefully. There's Myrtle dropping everything. No. Rosemary. More lemon sprouts. Aloe. That's the aloe. This guy, I think, has the most frogs. Oh yeah. We got a lot of frogs. There's big, small, medium froggies. Not focusing. green water. But it's got to be healthy if the frog can survive, I've been told. So, yeah. I got a vine I got to cut and put somewhere else. Okay. Have we covered everything? Thinking maybe between a Sprinter van and maybe if I put a tree house, I could hang while I do something with the low house. What are we gonna do with the low house? That's where the owls like it. And then they bomb it. At least there's no puke. All right. Let's see how the rest of the season goes.